In this video, we'll go about multiplying decimals. There are three simple steps. We're going to count the total. We're going to count the total number of decimal places in both numbers. And then we're going to multiply the two numbers without using the decimal point. And the result has the same number of decimal places as what you have counted in step 1. All right, let's take a look at a really simple one. Let's take a look at question 2. Question 2, we have 0.5 times 0.5. So there's one decimal place and there is a second decimal place. So you would expect there to be two decimal places in your answer. So the first thing you're going to do is, the second thing you're going to do is multiply 5 by 5, which is you're multiplying those two numbers as if the decimal points are not there. 5 times 5 gives you 25. So your final answer is 25, and it has two decimal places. So we underline the digits from the right. So there's two decimal places with a decimal point. Right after the decimal point, we have 1. We have a 0, sorry. There you go. So your answer is 0.25. Let's pick another one. Maybe let's try question 3. So question 3, we have 0.04 times 0.2. So the first step we're going to do is count the total number of decimal places. In our first number, we have 2 decimal places. In the second number, we have 1 decimal place. So altogether, your answer is going to have 3 decimal places in your answer. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to multiply the numbers as if the decimal points don't exist. So we go 4 times 2. That gives us 8. So because our answer is going to have 3 decimal places, I start off by writing 8. And then I'll underline those decimal places starting from the right. 1, 2, 3, followed by a decimal point. So we're going to fill all these empty spaces with zeros. Zero, zero, zero. So the answer is 0.008. Let's try something different. Let's go to I'm gonna move the screen a little. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's pick question 10. Question 10, we've got 50 multiplied to 0.002. Oh, there's an extra 0, sorry. Go. Zero 2. So if we look at the first number, there are no decimal places there. But in the second number, we have a total of 4 decimal places. So you expect your answer to have 4 decimal places. Now we're going to go ahead and multiply 50 to 2, as if the decimal points do not exist. So our value here is a 100. Now, bear in mind that the answer has 4 decimal places. So we'll start underlining those digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put a decimal point here. So we got a 0 and a 0. So our answer is 0.01. Actually, you can ignore the last 2 zeros. So here's your answer, 0.01. Let's try one more. Let's go for question 14. Now, question 14 has 3 numbers. We've got 0.2 times 0.2 times 0.2. So if you do a count, there is 1 decimal place, a 2nd decimal place, and a 3rd decimal place. So you expect there to be 3 decimal places in your answer. So now we're going to go ahead and multiply the decimals as if the decimal points don't exist. 2 times 2 times 2, that gives us 8. Now, our answer has 3 decimal places. So starting from where 8 is, underline the 1st digit, underline the 2nd digit, underline the 3rd digit, and we're going to put a decimal point there. We'll fill these empty spaces with zeros. So the answer is 0.008.